Hey, my friend, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe. This is Irene, and today I want to talk about uh, a testimony that I have, my education testimony. I call it education testimony, and it's for you. If you've been seeing my channel, I've talked about education and I talk about being proud of who you are. And in Uganda right now, children are going back to school and different things. And I felt I should share this testimony. I come from a village in Uganda, in the Nakaseke district and Semuto, and then you continue as you are going to Chijaguzo. And in that village where I come from, I was the first girl to get a degree from Makerere University. And why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because I went to schools. I went to Semuto School. I went to the local schools around. And even when I went to the secondary, I went to humble secondary schools because my parents were not rich. My parents, those who know them, they've been always farmers and very proud, but they gave us education, all of us. They made sure we go to school, and we went to local schools. My brother, one of my brother is an engineer. I send greetings to you, Engineer Julius Chivalama Bisaso. And others, I have my sisters, I have my many who have masters and all that, but they went to those local humble beginnings. So a parent who is there, don't fear sending your child to those local nearby schools, because guess what? Let me share my testimony. In that village, when I went to the secondary school, I went to the nearby secondary schools, doing all what local people do when you go to schools. And let me try to cut this story short, because when I went there, I was doing what all other children were doing. And I went to secondary school. I went to humble schools. Shout out to my Mr. Juko, Mr. Ndaula, and all of my other teachers. In Semta, I had Mr. Ndaula, amazing teachers who believed in me, who believed that I can make it. And I went to secondary, I went to Mengo High, and also I went to Kampala Student Center. And these are humble schools, but with teachers with big hearts who care for us. And I ended up going to the university. Yeah, so I was like a scholarship child. I was lucky that I even when I sat senior 4, I didn't have our school didn't have a center number, so we had to sit in another school, and I was the best in that school where like 7 other schools had center numbers. But I come from a very humble beginning. My family, my parents, my dad and my mom, Mr. and Mrs. Grace and James Bisaso, love you so much. They made sure that they give us the best they can afford. So a parent who is there, give your child the best you can afford. And as a result of that, I got, my parents actually, I had got in senior 4, I had got to go to Makerere College, but I could not afford the school fees. It was too much for them. And I have my other siblings, they also had to go to school. So what happened was that then I had to go to another school where I was given a scholarship to study there, because the school I wanted, they had given me mathematics, economics and geography. It was, I think back then it was like 250, but my parents could not afford that and also take care of my other siblings. So I had to go to the other school. And when I went to the university, before the university, there is this secondary school, yeah, at Kampala Student Center. Shout out to the director, and I remember Irene Namatov, she was one class down, and also Mayor wa Kampala. He also used to be in that school. He had been in the Kampala Student Center, and then he used to come and encourage us and tell us that yes, we can do it. So while I'm at there, you know, those schools were like, I remember that school very much, because like from 1st to the 20th, they are all boys, like they are the best. And I was that one girl who could come and squeeze myself in between there. And I used to be among the first, those ones. Not because I'm very smart. Those who know me, I'm no longer smart as I used to be, but because I tried my best, and because my parents always told me, Irene, yes, you can. And my teachers told me, Irene, yes, you can. And I went to the university. I got a scholarship, Makerere University. But I didn't get the degree. I wanted to be a lawyer. I didn't get it. And I was so disappointed. I felt so bad. I felt that I had failed my father, my siblings, and all this. But I remember when I went to the university, and it was on, we call it scholarship, government, the best in Uganda. Those who don't know Uganda, because I see some of my viewers, they're from America and Norway. It's like the best in the whole country. They get a scholarship to study for free at the university. So I had got it, but I didn't get the course I wanted, because I wanted to be into children's rights, human rights, and fight for the local people or such things. So so I was depressed. I felt so bad that I didn't get the course I wanted. So I remember when you were new and at Makerere University, I was around 21, 22. We have what we call freshers, where I used to be. I was in the Faculty of Arts. And I remember Dr. Tango Doi was one of my lecturers in teaching me a course in human rights, and Dr. Nyakan in geography department. And one time I could go in classes, but not, I not giving my very best. And one student told me, Irene, we are paying to do the course you don't want. It's not fair, because I used to be, sad the first semester. And I was doing, but I wasn't motivated. Then that friend, when she told me that, I said, okay, let me give it my best. Then I tried. To cut the story short, I ended up, I graduated. And when I graduated, the same year I graduated, I got another scholarship to do a postgraduate diploma in education. And I became a teacher. And before I finished that, I got a scholarship to come to Norway and do my master's. I did my master's many years ago. So I'm showing you that it is possible. So not because I'm very smart, those who know me, but what I want to say that who is young there, that when you are young, you have the potential to do your best. You are smart, you are wise, you are amazing. Believe in yourself. Have people like me. I had my parents, my grandma Elvania, rest in peace, my mom, my dad, my siblings, my teachers who believed in me, who told me I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm amazing. And that kept on. So it's not because I was smart, but it's because I had these people who believed in me, and I believed in myself. And even when I fell, there are those people who could say something to you and you feel like, get up. So I did my master's in Norway. I got a scholarship to come to Norway. Everything was paid for. I studied, and I got a job at the university as a research assistant, and I'm in Norway. I stayed in Norway and did different things. And after some years, I came back to do my PhD. Now I'm doing a PhD. And I'm teaching at the university. This is the interesting part. And when I'm teaching at the university, remember that girl I'm telling you from Nakaseke, daughter? I'm a daughter of proud farmers, and who loved my parents, those who know them, they love education, because they felt that if they had studied,